Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Increasing concerns on cloud services are under attack. With the new hybrid working model, we see organizations increasingly moving more of their workload settings to the cloud. While this transformation offers great agility and scalability benefits, it comes with inherent and increased risk to security and compliance. A simple configuration error can result in your entire organization being exposed to threat actors who no longer need to break into your data center to access your critical data or conduct ransomware attacks. As per Gartner, by 2025, 99% of cloud security issues will be a result of human error when configuring assets and security in the cloud. At a time when organizations are becoming increasingly dependent on the third-party cloud vendors such as AWS, Microsoft Azure, IBM and Google Cloud Platform to securely manage their data, concerns around misconfiguration and other vulnerabilities in the cloud are likely to amplify quickly. What's more, many of the organizations finding themselves at risk have had to accelerate their digital transformation initiatives at an uncomfortable pace over the past 2 years, resulting in knowledge and talent gaps that only add to their fears around cloud security. Under the shared responsibility model, a security framework designed to ensure accountability for compromised data and other incidents, the cloud provider will offer basic cloud security, but it's up to the business themselves to secure their own data within the cloud. To put it in another way, if cloud providers ensure the town gates are locked and the perimeter is well guarded, it's still up to the businesses to ensure their own doors are locked. That's no mean feat, particularly when you consider that many large enterprises now rely on their 3 or 4 cloud platforms as part of a multi-cloud strategy. Attacks on cloud service providers are ramping up. As outlined in Checkpoint 2022 Security Report, the previous year has seen a tidal wave of attacks that exploit flaws in the services of industry-leading cloud providers. For the cybercriminals involved, the end goal is to gain full control over an organization's cloud infrastructure, or worse, an organization's entire IT estate, including its proprietary code and customer records. Needless to say, this can have a devastating impact on the businesses affected, and they are quite right to be concerned. It's likely that there will be many more cloud provider vulnerabilities in 2022, but fortunately there are things within organizations' control that can mitigate the risk. Cloud security is complex, and with multi-cloud environments, it gets even more complex. So, think about consolidating all your cloud security across all cloud vendors into one solution that monitors all malicious activities and reduces the workload by automating common tasks like policy updates. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. DigitalOcean acquires CSS-Tricks. CSS-Tricks has been acquired by DigitalOcean, a cloud hosting provider popular among developers. DigitalOcean announced the news on Twitter with a CSS animation. CSS-Tricks have become an authoritative, inexhaustible resource for front-end developers. CSS-Tricks will continue on as a standalone site managed by DigitalOcean and will continue publishing new front-end content. AshwaniVaishnaw says no plan to privatize Indian Railways. Railway Minister AshwaniVaishnaw said the government has no plans to privatize the Indian Railways, and opposition parties' contention in this regard is hypothetical. While replying to discussions on demands for grants for the Railway Ministry for 2022-23 in Lok Sabha, the minister also said the Railways has resolved the recent misunderstanding with regard to recruitment in a sympathetic manner. Vaishnaw also stressed there was no plan to privatize freight corridors either. Increasing phishing attempts against smartphones. There has been a big rise in phishing attacks designed to specifically target smartphones as cybercriminals look to exploit the increased reliance on tiny screens. Cybersecurity researchers have analyzed hundreds of thousands of phishing websites and found that there has been a significant rise in websites designed specifically for mobile phishing attacks. Some of the top brands most commonly imitated by phishing websites include Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook and PayPal, as well as a string of delivery companies related to the region being targeted. OneWeb gets GMPCS license. Bharti Global-backed OneWeb has reportedly received a letter of intent from the Department of Telecommunications for providing global mobile personal communication by satellite GMPCS services in the country. OneWeb is a low Earth orbit satellite communications company and is co-owned by the Bharti Group and the UK government. The launch in India, though, is likely to get delayed beyond the May 2022 timeline due to challenges brought by the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. Russia to launch Rossgram app after Instagram ban. Russian tech entrepreneurs are set to launch a picture-sharing application on the domestic market this month, known as Rossgram, a replacement of Instagram which was blocked by the authorities this week. The website of Rossgram claims that the app will have additional features such as crowdfunding and paid access for some content. Rossgram's color scheme and layout is said to be a strong resemblance to Instagram. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.